Hey, welcome back to another video. I have my silicone baby ready to demold. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take off the silicone that I added to the seam that kept the silicone from leaking out. So I'm just going to take that off. I do have the mold release all over the mold, so that way it doesn't seal shut and I have to cut it again. So I'm going to very slowly rip out my baby out of the mold, and I'm going to try not to damage it or tear it or be too rough. Now, I did not show how I made the skin color of my baby. That will be a separate video once I mastered it, because I feel like a lot goes into creating the perfect flesh tone for your baby. So make sure you keep an eye out for a video on how to actually pigment and color the silicone. So I'm going to take him out. This is actually my third baby that I've done. The first one, the seam wasn't closed correctly, so it ended up all spilling out. The second baby I did had a little trace of the first silicone baby that I made inside, so it was not perfect, but this one, look how cute he is. Everything came out really nice with this baby. There are a little bit of air bubbles, little pieces that are missing some silicone, but that's okay. What we mostly want is just arms, legs, and toes and fingers, and a face that looks good, because everything else is going to be fixable. So that's the most important part. So I try to take them out as gently as I can. And I think that the more molds you make, or the more babies you make, the easier the silicone is to take out of the mold. However, I already did rip the mold a little bit underneath the arm, which is not a big deal. You can tell just a little bit, but it's nothing that I can't fix. So I'm hoping I get a few more babies out of this mold, and I can keep reusing it. So I do have my original sculpt still intact. I actually turned my sculpt, the little boy, into a girl. That way I have both genders, and I'm just so excited. This is my first baby, and he is just so precious. I'm going to clean him up, take off the pour spout, and start to paint him. I'm not going to record that process just because I'm going to be working on it little bits at a time. So make sure you check in and look at the final product, and I'm going to just start making more once I finish this first one. So cute. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to pour the silicone into different cups, because the first silicone that I poured in, I feel like it doesn't cure, or it wasn't mixed properly. So the feet are a little bit like sticky. They're not as nicely cured. So just trial and error and learning to trust the process. So I'm so proud of my first silicone baby. He's almost fully out. I was really happy that I had very small air bubbles. Like I said, nothing that I can't fix. Everything is going to be fixable. But I'm just so happy that his face came out so beautifully. There's not that many air bubbles, considering that I don't have a vacuum degasser. So it came out so cute. All right, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.